Ever wondered what it's like to be the richest person in history? While we often hear about billionaires like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, even their fortunes pale in comparison to a legendary ruler from West Africa. Meet Mansa Musa, the richest man who ever lived. His wealth was so immense it would make today's billionaires look like mere peasants. But how did Mansa Musa amass such unimaginable riches, and what did he do with them? Before we dive into his extraordinary life, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more stories of the world's most fascinating figures. Let's explore the incredible story of a king whose wealth changed the world. Most people believe that money can't buy happiness, but there's no denying that extreme wealth leaves an indelible legacy. While today's richest people are tech giants like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, their wealth doesn't even come close to the legendary Mansa Musa, ruler of the Mali Empire in West Africa. Mansa Musa's fortune was so vast it's still hard to comprehend by modern standards. Imagine controlling almost half of the world's gold supply. Who was Mansa Musa? Mansa Musa was born in 1280 in West Africa and became the ruler of the Mali Empire in 1312. The title Mansa translates to Sultan or King in the Mandinka language, reflecting his powerful position. His reign, which lasted about 25 years, saw the Mali Empire grow to cover parts of present-day Senegal, Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger, Guinea, and the Ivory Coast, making it one of the largest empires in the world. But Mansa Musa wasn't just famous for his empire's size. His legendary wealth and influence spread far beyond its borders. A devout Muslim, his faith greatly influenced his policies, shaping West African culture for centuries. Mansa Musa's name still captivates historians today for the scale of his wealth and his role as both a powerful king and a cultural leader. How did Mansa Musa acquire his wealth? Mansa Musa's wealth was built on the natural resources of the Mali Empire, especially gold and salt, two of the most valuable commodities of the time. Even before his reign, the empire was wealthy. But under Mansa Musa's leadership, it reached unimaginable heights. He controlled nearly half of the world's gold supply, and Mali's extensive trade routes across the Sahara connected them to North Africa and Europe, allowing for the lucrative trade of gold, salt, and other goods. His wealth grew to unprecedented levels. Adjusted for inflation, his net worth could be around 400 billion. That's more than Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos combined. But Mansa Musa wasn't just hoarding wealth. He used it to expand his empire's influence and foster cultural and educational growth. What did Mansa Musa do with his wealth? Mansa Musa's pilgrimage was just the beginning. When he returned to Mali, he strategically used his immense wealth to elevate his empire. He's said to have built a mosque every Friday throughout his reign. The Jinguereber Mosque in Timbuktu is a testament to his legacy, standing strong over 700 years later. But his vision wasn't just religious. He was a passionate advocate for education and knowledge. He founded universities, libraries, and centers of learning, turning Timbuktu into the Harvard of West Africa. Scholars from across the Islamic world flocked to the city, making it a thriving center of culture and education. The famous pilgrimage to Mecca. In 1324, Mansa Musa embarked on a Hajj, a pilgrimage to Mecca that is one of the 5 pillars of Islam. But this was no ordinary pilgrimage. Mansa Musa's caravan was an extravagant spectacle that left the world in awe. He traveled with an entourage of 60,000 people, including 12,000 servants, and carried 100 camels, each loaded with hundreds of pounds of pure gold. Along the way, Musa displayed his immense wealth by giving away gold to the poor, building mosques, and supporting local economies. Musa's generosity was legendary. He distributed so much gold in Cairo that it caused a severe drop in the value of gold, leading to inflation that affected the economy for over a decade. This act put Mali on the map, literally and figuratively. European mapmakers began to feature the Mali Empire on their maps, often with Musa himself depicted holding a gold nugget. Impact on West African culture and beyond. Mansa Musa's reign had a lasting impact on West African culture, politics, and religion. The Mali Empire became one of the largest and most influential in African history, And its language, laws, and customs still shape West Africa today. Mansa Musa's fair judgment and dedication to his people solidified his legacy as a beloved and just ruler. But his influence spread even further. Stories of his immense wealth and generosity reached Europe, inspiring traders and explorers. At a time when Europe was struggling with war and the Black Death, the tales of a wealthy African king created an allure that sparked interest in Africa's riches. A lasting legacy. Mansa Musa ruled the Mali Empire for about 25 years, during which he expanded its territories and solidified its status as one of the wealthiest and most powerful empires of the time. His reign, believed to have ended between 1332 and 1337, was marked by unprecedented economic prosperity, cultural development, and intellectual advancement. Musa's legacy continued to flourish long after his death, as stories of his extraordinary wealth, charitable deeds, and dedication to education were passed down through generations. He is remembered not just as the richest man in history, but as a visionary leader who used his immense fortune to enhance his empire's infrastructure, culture, and education. His investments in building mosques and institutions of learning left a lasting imprint on West Africa, influencing the region's culture, religion, and academic pursuits for centuries. Today, Mansa Musa is celebrated as a ruler whose wealth was matched only by his generosity and foresight, embodying the true spirit of a benevolent and enlightened leader. If you were the richest person in history, how would you spend your fortune? Would you follow in Mansa Musa's footsteps, investing in education and culture, or would you choose a different path? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed learning about the incredible life of Mansa Musa, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more fascinating stories of wealth, power, and legacy throughout history. See you in the next video.